Okay, I just got my new tumbler, and these are the rocks that came with it. We got some green chalcedony and Dalmatian stone and red jasper and sodalite and aventurine and quartz and obsidian, all kinds of great stuff in here. Plus I'm going to throw in a few extras, just I think some amethyst and things like that, and some other quartzes of my own. So we'll see how they turn out. Right, these rocks have been tumbling. They've been through a week of the first grit and a week of grit 2. This is the end of that. So let's go ahead and take them off and see what we've got. All right, let's open this up. This lid is a little hard to get off sometimes. Whoa. All right. I'm gonna get a paper towel and wipe that because we don't want that grit to go down in the sink. Okay, here we go. Oh, these are turning out really good. We just finished grit 2. These are looking really pretty. Okay, we got some quartz there. I think that might be it. I think that's obsidian. Some more quartz. Tiger eye. I think that's some chalcedony, some jasper. That's either sodalite or lapis lazuli. Amethyst. Got a couple little amethyst pieces there. Okay. And then this is just the ceramic media that you put in there. It looks like some kind of citrine. Huh. Okay. Oh, and then Dalmatian stone. A little smaller than they started out, but you'd expect that. All right, so now what I'm going to do, is take this outside and dump it. I'll be right back. All right, I took all the grit and threw it outside because you do not want that down in your sink. You're gonna wipe that out. I went ahead and rinsed this, but I'm also going to do one more thing to it. Besides wipe it out, got all the grit out. I'm going to take a toothbrush and make sure all the grit comes out, because all these little nooks and crannies, because any of the coarser grit into the next stage will scratch up the rocks and then they won't polish as well. So this is real soft, like rubber. Well, not totally soft, but I don't want any grit stuck on there that the rocks can scratch themselves on, because you want them really, really, really smooth. I'm just gonna toothbrush all this. And then since rocks themselves have little crevices, I'm gonna toothbrush all of these to make sure that no grit gets stuck in those either. And then in case there's grit that gets stuck on the ceramic media, I'm going to put that in its own jar, and that'll be labeled grit 2. I'm sorry, it'll be labeled ceramic media too, because I don't want to put that in a finer grit batch, because if there's anything stuck to it, it'll scratch up the rocks. Again, you want them perfectly smooth. So just going to clean all these. They turned out really pretty so far. And then the third stage will be grit 3, which is the start of the polishing stage. And I know you can't see it, but I just scrubbed some grit off of there. And I'm going to give these a really good rinse. And then we'll be ready to set it up for stage 3. All right, so I got everything cleaned out. My rocks are all rinsed. So I'm going to go ahead and put those in my tumbler. All of them. And now, again, the really important thing is to make sure they're super, super clean. So I'm going to take, before I do my grit, I'm going to go ahead and put some borax in here, and this will clean it. I'm going to run this for 2 hours, and just a little bit of borax. It looked like a lot of borax. And then enough water just to cover the rocks. This will wash them really well. And then some more ceramic media. You want your tumbler to be about half to 2/3 full. A little more water. And there we go. And I'm going to tumble that for 2 hours. See you then. It's been 2 hours in the water and borax. Let's see what we've got. Get this lid off. A little bit sudsy. There's no grit in here, so don't have to worry about that. All right. Nice and clean now. They've all been scrubbed really well. Those are looking really nice. Ooh, that obsidian is really pretty. Tiger eye. Okay, so next I'm going to put them in with some Grit Packet 3. Okay, so I'm going to put these in here. Actually, I guess I can just dump the whole thing in, because I want the ceramic stuff in there. Fill it to the top, so it's about a little more than half full. Got my ceramic pellets in there, water to the top, rocks, and Grit Packet 3. Just gonna pour that in there. This is really fine stuff. Okay, then we're gonna seal the lid. And on for another week.